Let's Hunt is a video series with tactics, weapons, locations and other useful tips, always around one particular animal. Good to see you, Hunter. Let's finally hunt wild boar. We're here at the Hirschfelden Reserve, the only place where wild boar appear, and we will go look after them here. I'm up here in the very north, and let me show you the map so you know where I'm starting here. This is the Hirschfelden Reserve. My tent is up here in the very north. Down here I have a tower and a feeder. I have not used this setup in a long time. I should eventually go and just collect that tower. I'm wasting that here. I've not really been using this. You can see there's a lot of open fields here, but then there's also dense woods and a bit more hills. I will just go and look for boars. I will not make any big plans, and we will see wherever the hunt is going to take us. I've already loaded up the Anschutz 8x57. It's a really cool looking rifle. Maybe not everyone's taste, but I quite like it. It's just not as strong as some other rifles, so I've not been using it lately, but I want to bring it here on this wild boar hunt. I'm also bringing the 45 long Colt in case we can shoot some of them from close. And before I even can get to it, usually the first calls here will be pheasants or roe deer, and we will likely spot both of them as well. Also have the Parker Python with some tracer arrows. So the way I hunt wild boar is, if it's not near the feeder, where you just basically go and check the feeder and then come back later, the way I hunt wild boar is I will run around and look for tracks, heavy tracks, or tracks from heavy boars will say 190 to 240. That's the best possible track that you can get, but I will also follow others. Of course, for the sake of this hunt here. So I will go to the feeder only because there's always some wild boars, or there's always a chance for them being there. But of course there's no guarantee. But you will find this place up here if you're looking for pheasants or roe deer or wild boar. This is really a good starting point. The wild boar is probably the animal that is spread over the map the most. Not sure if there's really any places where you can say there's none of them, except the very far southwest of the map. But otherwise they are really spread out all over the place. So I will glass these open fields. A pattern that you will often see is that you'll see 2 males and 3 females. But you can also see singles of them. It's the same pattern as you will often find with the feral hawks. And there you go. First wild boar, mid-size male. They're trotting. There's more. So let's go closer. I've got the hawk collar as well as the scent spray. And I hope I won't forget to use both of them. One is coming right over here. The male boars have a fat shield, so they're actually tough to shoot. The larger the boars, the thicker the fat. And even though they're smaller than the deer, the large deer and the moose and everything, and also the bears, they're still not easy to shoot. Hello there. You can tell this one's not quite a high scoring male, otherwise he would have spooked. Maybe I can even use the revolver if it is this close. But again, remember the fat shield.